What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. And for today's video I will be reviewing the new Cafe collection by Marc Jacobs. I did get the Omega x3 bronzer trio, which comes with a highlight, bronzer, and blush. And I also had to get my hands on the Extra Shot Caffeine Concealer and Foundation. I did only use the concealer as a concealer, not a foundation, just because I feel like the amount of product you get in that bottle is definitely not worth putting all over your face, and you will run out of it quickly. So if you guys want to see a demo / review of these products, then just keep on watching. Okay you guys, so I do have my primer and foundation on and my eyebrows. I did use my Bobbie Brown by Enriched face base to moisturize my face a bit. And then I also used my Tarte Timeless smoothing primer. I am going to do another video comparing this primer with the L'Oreal primer to see if they're both dupes, and stay tuned for that. Main thing we're going to go ahead and test out is the Marc Jacobs Cafe Extra Shot Caffeine Concealer and Foundation. This is 0.54 fluid ounces. This is what the packaging looks like. Honestly, the only reason why I got this collection is because it reminds me of coffee. Obviously, it's a cafe inspired collection, and the packaging just got me. And then, especially if you're a coffee lover, like, I had to try it. So I did get the shade Light 150. Hopefully this is my shade. I'm definitely not using this as a foundation because it is 0.54 fluid ounces. So that's very little to be like a foundation / concealer. I usually don't really like stuff that claims to be both things, just because you either get a little bit of one thing or more of one thing. I don't know. Definitely not my thing. And then I also got Omega 3 Powder Blush Bronzer Highlight Palette. This is what the packaging looks like. The packaging itself just reminds me of creamer. So beautiful. And I did get the shade 200 Tan-Tastic-Glo. I do have my Tan-Tastic bronzer, but I want to get this one a shot just because it has the blush, bronzer, and the highlight. I don't know how I feel about the highlight. It might not work for fairer skin tones because it is very goldeny. So let's go ahead and read the claims. It does say it's a Extra Shot Caffeine Concealer Foundation. It is priced at $39. It also says a 2-in-1 caffeine infused concealer and foundation with a natural looking full coverage and all day wear to visibly brighten and energize all skin types. It says coverage full, finish natural, formulation liquid. Fake the extra sleep with a flawless finish. This hydrating crease resistant formula blends seamlessly to quickly conceal dark circles, blemishes, and redness with a oversized applicator for quick all over coverage. It works double time as a buildable foundation for visible, smoother, and even toned complexion. So that's awesome. Let's see if it actually works for me. I do have quite a bit dark circles, but since I did apply my foundation, did cover a little bit, but if you can tell, it's a little purple right here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how it looks like. I love the detailing of this packaging, the gold cap, and this is also glass. So beautiful, very luxurious. Let's look at the applicator. Oh yeah, so this is a different type of applicator, as you guys can tell. So this is a small applicator for what it claims to be. And if you compare it to my Rare Beauty foundation applicator, it is significantly smaller. You see? So that's one of the things I don't like about that. So let's go ahead and try this out. Anything that'll make my under eyes look brighter. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit closer. There you go, so you guys can see. All right, hopefully this is my shade. Okay, that's super light, but it feels quite thick. So I just like to let my concealer set in for a couple seconds. All right, so let's get to blending. That blended out pretty nicely. Also, I forgot to mention, I am using my e.l.f. complexion sponge. This is one of my favorite sponges to use next to the Beauty Blender. And it actually, I feel like it can be better than the Beauty Blender as well. Well, this part definitely looks brighter. I'm not mad about that. Now let's go ahead and blend out our under eyes. Wow, that is brighter. I'm gonna go ahead and take this on my lids as well. I mean, it is blending out nicely. Wow, that looks really nice. But you can kind of see my dark circles a little bit, like the bluish undertones. I'm just gonna add a little bit more to see if it does build up like it claims to do. I definitely want to try out the Milani under eye brightener. I feel like that could be a dupe for the Becca under eye brightener as well. I like how small this applicator is because it just gets into parts you want to have more coverage. So that's awesome. I'll let that settle in for a little bit longer. All right, let's go ahead and start blending out again. I'm just gonna concentrate it in this area right here. It definitely doesn't look cakey at all. After me adding on another little layer. Wow, you guys, actually does not look half bad. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys a bit so you guys can see. That looks super beautiful. It makes my eyes look awake. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out and I'm gonna set my face. Of course, the first thing I'm gonna do is use my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. I already made a dent in it. This is like my second compact too. So I'm gonna take that on my Sigma Tapered Highlighter E35. I'm gonna blend out any creases I may have gotten. Honestly, I wanna set as I usually do because that's what I like to do, especially when I'm testing stuff out. I want to give everything a fair shot. Now to set my entire face, I'm going to take that same Maybelline pressed powder. I'm taking my Real Techniques powder brush and just setting the outer perimeters of my face. Next thing I want to do is just press my One Size Beauty translucent powder and bake a little bit under my eyes. Not too much. I just love a good bake, especially if you're oiling the T-zone. This is a perfect thing to do. And this powder is just amazing. Okay, to compare it with my other Marc Jacobs bronzer, this is the size. Still the same size. They still have that same big mirror. Oof. Inside. As well as this one. So I'm gonna go ahead while my under eyes bake a little bit. And I'm gonna bronze up my face meanwhile. I'm gonna go ahead and use the middle shade. My brush does fit in this pan, so that's awesome. Unless you guys use a bigger brush, then it might not fit. If you guys don't like that, then this is probably not the product for you. Also, I forgot to mention how much this one costs. This one is $49, and there's two Tan-Tastic-Glo and Tan-Tastic-Glo. I got the lightest one, which was the Tan-Tastic-Glo. And this is a limited edition palette. It does smell like coconuts, just like how Marc Jacobs products smell, but not too, it's not too strong, it's very light. Oh, that's a very beautiful bronzer. Obviously, because the other one that I have, it's super beautiful too. I just don't know why I don't grab it as much. So I am using my same method. I'm just patting this bronzer in, not really moving around my foundation. Going in my ears a bit. Okay, this bronzer is really pretty. A little bit down my neck. Go ahead and do the other side. And you guys notice I like to go a little bit above my cheekbones just because I don't want to go below it. That'll just drag my face down. This is very powdery, by the way. On my neck and on my ears. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and sleep off that bake I have under my eye. This definitely made my under eyes very bright. I feel like maybe I should have gotten a darker shade. So I am gonna use that same bronzer to bronze up my nose. I am using my Morphe Sweet Oasis collection brush, which I got when I went to Ulta yesterday. Was it yesterday? And I saw it there and I saw the packaging, and at first I wasn't gonna get this brush collection, but these colors are just so beautiful. Man, this brush was really easy to bronze up my nose with. Alright, so now for the blush, I'm going to use my Smashbox Buildable Cheek Brush. And I'm going to take the shade, which I believe they have no names. Yeah, it's just the Tan-Tastic-Glo palette, that's it. So I'm just grabbing a bit of that blush. This is a very, very beautiful shade. It's giving me that nice flush. And it's very buildable as well. So there's no way you can go too heavy-handed with this. So I like to start in the back with my cheekbones. And put some on my apples of my cheeks. I'm gonna use the highlighter. Speaking of highlighter, bronzers, and blushes, I saw that Jaclyn Hill's coming out with her new collection, and I'm super excited because I'm definitely gonna go ahead and try some of her products out. And I do love bronzers and highlights, so I'm super excited about that. Now I'm gonna go in with the highlighter and just go on my high points. Also, I'm using my Real Techniques setting brush. Yeah, this highlighter is very golden, which doesn't look bad on my skin tone. But if you are fair, this highlighter will not work for you. And that's what I don't really like about this collection. I wish they had more shades, but that's beautiful. It's not glittery. I'm just gonna add some on the high points of my face. So with a smaller, more precise brush, this is my JH42 brush. And I'm just gonna highlight down the bridge of my nose. And the very tip. Also, not to leave my inner corners bare, I'm just gonna add a little bit of that highlight in there too. Well, overall, that looks very pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I did set my face with my Rare Beauty Always Optimist setting spray. And after that, I did use my Rare Beauty Nearly Neutral liquid eyeshadow for my lids. And then I went in with my Benefit The Real Magnet Mascara. And then for lips, I did also apply my Maybelline Lip Gloss. This is in the shade Stone. Such a beautiful gloss. Overall, this product is gorgeous, you guys. Like, my under eyes look insanely good. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. You see? Usually I don't like concealer super lighter than my foundation, just because I feel like it makes me look a little weird. But I actually don't mind this concealer shade. It's actually really beautiful. And it's not settling anywhere. It just looks super smooth and bright. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys back out. I definitely have to keep testing out this concealer to see how I fully like it. So far, a rating, I'll give this a 7 because I do want to keep testing it out and see how long it wears. And for the bronzer and blush highlight trio, this is super beautiful. If you guys like collecting stuff like that, then definitely grab it. It's super beautiful, compact, and it's really easy to travel with. Like, you have everything here, your blush, everyday blush, bronzer, and highlight. But I do have to say, if you are fairer than me, then you might not like this palette, just because this highlight won't do anything for you. That's for sure. But for me, I love it. Honestly, do I need it? Not really. I only really got it because of the packaging. I know that's really bad. Do any of you guys do that too? I tend to like collect cool looking products like that. It's usually the packaging that draws me in. Like, even the unicorns are so beautiful. Oh, kind of want to keep them too, but I know I shouldn't. And so this you can definitely pass on, but I definitely recommend you guys trying this out and seeing if you guys like it or not. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the other shades as well to see if there's any shades that might look good on me, but I think I'm just gonna stick with this shade. It did make my under eyes look super bright and awake, which is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to like this video, comment below, and let me know what you guys think of this collection and what you think about the concealer slash foundation. Like I said, I definitely wouldn't use this as a foundation just because you will run out of this very quickly. And also, if you guys are not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I'll highly appreciate that. And I do post every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.